Rensin Gereri is almost a month old. His mother, Christine Mushai, spent around $70 to give birth in a private hospital because nurses at the nearby Free Public Hospital are on strike for higher pay. She has 5 other children and is struggling to provide one single meal a day for them.
Everything has become so expensive and the money is hardly there. I go to the shop and get overwhelmed because my children have to eat and I have to eat too.
Politicians are on a charm offensive, trying to convince Christine and millions of other voters to elect them. The ruling party, Jubilee, says the government is fulfilling many of its promises made during the last election campaign 4.5 years ago. Free maternal health care, laptops for Class 1 pupils, connecting millions of Kenyans to the national electricity grid. And another selling point, multi-billion infrastructure projects like this railway that will eventually connect Kenya to neighboring countries. Passengers are already enjoying cheaper transport. Construction work like this can be found in many parts of the country. President Uhuru Kenyatta is campaigning on a platform of economic development and infrastructure. He says it will help the country fully transition to a middle-income economy. The opposition, on the other hand, says yes, this may be the case, but the government has been overborrowing to fund inflated costs of these projects and has failed to deal with the rising cost of living. The main opposition coalition, the National Super Alliance, says the government has failed. Basic commodity prices have risen by about 40% in the last 4.5 years. The public debt is at $40 billion. That's more than half of Kenya's GDP, and a third of the country's revenue is lost to corruption. Kenya is still one of the fastest growing economies in Africa, but economists are worried that the country's growth isn't benefiting many people.
This is very similar to the Africa Rising story. So we have a Kenya Rising story. But that tide is not lifting all the boats, and especially the boats of the small people who don't have the capacity to play in this big capital, big investment game.
Christine and her family aren't interested in the economic jargon. All she knows is that life has become more difficult, and she wants a government that will make living a little bit better. Catherine Soy, Al Jazeera, Nairobi.